A young woman named Emily lived in the serene village of Willowbrook. She was known for her kindness, like a beacon of light that warmed the hearts of everyone she met. The people of Willowbrook had always been generous, but Emily was seen as the embodiment of goodness. Emily spent her days helping those around her, offering a helping hand without hesitation. Her smile and kindness were infectious, and she quickly became known as Emily, the gentle soul throughout the village. However, as time passed, some villagers started to feel uneasy about Emily's kindness. They worried that it might be a double-edged sword. One day, while the villagers were gathered in the town square, an elderly man named Mr. Thompson voiced his concerns. "Emily means well, no doubt, but there's a danger in being too kind," he warned, his weathered face marked by a furrowed brow. The villagers looked at each other, unsure of what Mr. Thompson meant. He shared a story from his youth that echoed the cautionary wisdom of ages past. Several decades ago, a woman named Clara lived in a nearby village. She was known for her boundless kindness and compassion towards others. Claire was always willing to lend a helping hand, share her belongings with those in need, and offer comfort to anyone troubled. At first, the villagers were grateful for Claire's generosity. However, they soon became dependent on her goodwill. Unfortunately, not everyone who came to Claire had good intentions. Some people took advantage of her selflessness and exploited her generosity for their gain. As Claire continued to help others, the village began to unravel. People who felt entitled to her kindness became resentful, and jealousy caused friendships to break down. The once harmonious community was now riddled with chaos, and trust was eroded. The residents of Willowbrook were left with a cautionary tale that warned them about the dangers of being too kind. However, Emily, a young woman from the village, continued to be kind to everyone despite the warnings. She believed in the goodness of people and wanted to make Willowbrook a compassionate haven. One day, a traveler named Alex arrived in the village. He was charming and charismatic, but his true intentions were not pure. Alex had heard of Emily's reputation and saw an opportunity to take advantage of her kindness for his benefit. He approached Emily with a made-up story of hardship, weaving a web of lies that pulled at her heartstrings. As a compassionate person, Emily opened her home to the stranger, offering him food, shelter, and comfort. Little did she know, Alex had ulterior motives. As days turned into weeks, the villagers noticed the uneasy relationship between Emily and the stranger. Some expressed their concerns, warning of the story of Clara, but Emily remained firm in her belief that kindness could conquer all. The village was on the verge of discord as Alex's true intentions became apparent. Whispers of betrayal and mistrust replaced the harmony that once characterized Willowbrook. The danger of being too kind was exposed before their eyes, a stark reminder of the delicate balance between compassion and naivety. In a crucial moment, Emily discovered Alex's true motives. The realization struck her like a sudden storm, shattering the illusion of boundless goodness she had created around herself. Seeing the unraveling of their gentle soul, the village came together to support her in the aftermath of the betrayal. As the storm clouds cleared, Emily stood before the villagers, her once bright eyes now tempered by the harsh lessons of reality. She acknowledged the danger of being too kind, recognizing that blind benevolence could be taken advantage of for nefarious purposes. Willowbrook, though scarred, became wiser and came together to rebuild the trust that had been lost. Despite the painful lesson, Emily remained a symbol of kindness, but with a more discerning eye that moderated her boundless generosity. It's crucial to ensure we don't push ourselves beyond our limits. If we notice that we are giving more than we can afford or exhausting ourselves, it's time to pause and reevaluate. Giving away all of our energy is common, particularly when we struggle with ourselves and want to prioritize others. Sometimes, it can be a warning sign when someone is highly friendly or accommodating. This behavior could suggest that the person struggles to be assertive, set boundaries, or be authentic. It's crucial to look at the context and the individual's behavior before jumping to conclusions or making judgments. Constantly being a good person has its drawbacks. Individuals who are always kind tend to suppress negative emotions, which can lead to depression, anxiety, and addiction. Those who are always lovely might occasionally lash out or even suffer from exhaustion. Some people may view kindness as a way to seek validation from others, which can be seen as a sign of vulnerability. When someone is kind, it may give the impression that they are doing so to receive validation from others. To be nice, we often blame ourselves for things that go wrong. It's our fault, and we should have known better. We may believe that we did something that caused the other person to behave in a certain way, even though we have no idea what it could be. This constant self-blame can feel like a critical, scolding voice, always looking over our shoulder and wagging its finger. We start to feel like we need to be better and everything we do is wrong. This kind of self-talk can be exhausting and can make life feel miserable. People take you for granted and take advantage of you without considering the possibility of you saying no assertively. As a result, you end up prioritizing unworthy people in your life who don't know how to set boundaries. These too nice people are the ones who get hurt the most and are often treated like mere options. It's important to acknowledge that constantly trying to please others and avoid confrontation can cause you to suppress your genuine thoughts and feelings. This can lead to a disconnection from your authentic self, and the persona of being nice can become a mask. This matters because authenticity is essential for our identity and healthy relationships. It allows us to express ourselves honestly and connect with others genuinely. While it's important to be kind, it's equally crucial to be true to yourself. It's okay to disagree, feel upset, and be yourself without sacrificing authenticity. Remember that being too nice can be perceived as a weakness, which can be harmful. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. We appreciate your support. Thank you.